Hello, Trent here with Quick Flip Easy Ship, coming at you today with a shipping tip. Wanted to talk today about a couple items that I frequently use whenever I'm shipping items on eBay, and that is the Priority Mail padded flat rate envelope and 8" by 6" by 4 boxes. So let's go. To survive eBay, you've got to become eBay. All right, these two items I use quite frequently, and they actually go together. Uh, you can use them in combination with each other. I'm going to show you that. But anyways, first we'll talk about the padded flat rate envelope. Priority mail. Most people know about this that sell on eBay. It's in many cases a way you can provide an expediting shipping service to your customer, provide protection, and get free packing material if you utilize the service. And it a lot of times, depending on what it is you're trying to ship, will be the cheapest way that you can ship an item, actually. So it's kind of weird that it works that way. It's an expedited service, but it can be cheaper. In case you don't know, if you start an account on USPS.com, you can get these shipped to your door, actually. That and many other Priority Mail shipping supplies. Uh, they're absolutely free as long as you utilize the appropriate service through the post office whenever you use these. So that this is basically a way that if you don't want to purchase any shipping supplies, as long as the items you source work in some form of priority mail packaging, and that is the service that you have determined you're going to use and have done the math, and determined you can still make a profit, then this is a really good resource when it comes to keeping an inventory of shipping supplies. Now, the naked Priority Mail padded flat rate envelope by itself, what do I use it for generally? Uh, Generally, a lot of times it'll be like a woman's pair of shoes that can fit in here because the size is small enough. The shoes might be a little too heavy to go first class, so what I've discovered is the next best thing is, as far as price wise goes, is to be able to squeeze them into one of these envelopes, and a lot of different pairs of shoes will fit in here. Here's an example right here. This is a pair of women's US size 8 shoes. Okay, so as you can see, I mean, I'm gonna be able to just with a little bit of effort squeeze that on the way all the way down into the envelope, and it's gonna fit just fine. Now this box right here, the 8" by 6" by 4" box, is one of my best friends in my business because I ship a lot of different items in it, and now that first class is 16 ounces or less, you can really utilize this for a lot of different things. Uh, a lot of first class shipping I do with these boxes would be to ship my individual cordless house phones that people buy from me. You can ship the phone unit, the cradle unit, and the power supply in here. It's usually going to be less than 16 ounces, and it fits nicely just with a little packing material. Due to the 8" by 6" area here, this is perfect for shipping a small stack of maybe like 5 or 6 DVDs or video games. Uh, that'll make them a little heavier, but that leads into my next point. Is what I like to do with this is combine this box with my Priority Mail padded flat rate envelope. Now, you can fit this inside of here, and I'm going to show you basically how. So once I've packaged up my item, okay, taped it up in the box, uh, to make sure I can get it into the Priority Mail padded flat rate envelope without ripping it up or anything, first I'm going to do is I'm going to take something, I'm going to tap down all the edges, okay, to make them to where they're a little bit rounded, okay. Harder to do on camera than when you're doing it for real. So you get the idea. Basically, I get the edges to where they're not so sharp, okay. Now, generally by doing this, you can go ahead and get it into the envelope. But depending on the item, depending on how much space is left inside, you can also just, if you want to, just a little bit, you can cramp down the edges just a little bit, okay. Now, you don't have to do that. You could argue that it reduces like the strength of the box to kind of defeats the purpose. But now it's still, I mean, in many areas it's still providing good protection. Okay. All right, next step, I'm going to try to do this on camera. I have the box and I'm basically holding it like this. I'm going to get it get one edge of it on the box. There we go. So I basically got it started. And since I've beaten down the edges a little bit, it'll slide on. So then you just kind of work around the sides and slowly get it on there. And another method I like to use is, now that I've got it started, I I use my chest, okay, and I get it worked on there. Okay, you can see, yeah, it's going in. And finally, we have the finished product, the box, 8" by 6" by 4" box inside of a Priority Mail padded flat rate envelope. What this is mainly going to be good for you for is shipping a coffee mug, a heavy glass, a Coca-Cola glass, something like that, that's too heavy to go first class. You can well protect it inside the box. You have a layer of box protection plus the padded flat rate envelope. Now, speaking of the 8" by 6" by 4" boxes and where to get them, I get them on eBay. You can get them usually for $32, $33 for 100 of them. And you want to get the cheapest ones you can find because you generally you want the quality to be low enough to where you can crinkle them and beat the edges down like I've showed you. If you have an eBay store, they do have the 8" by 6" by 4" eBay boxes, but if you're planning on using the Priority Mail envelope with them, I would recommend not using those for that, just because those eBay boxes are actually too sturdy. They're too good. They're too well made. So my little, beating down the edges and crinkling it down to sandwich it into the envelope doesn't work quite as well. You have to work a lot harder, and honestly, it barely works. So I would recommend buying your own 8" by 6" by 4" boxes and saving your store coupons for eBay, the eBay store, for other supplies that you need, like padded envelopes. Well, that does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that tip helps you out. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And together, let's make some quick flips and easy ships on eBay.